Hi everyone, I am Betty. You're welcome back to my channel today. This video is continuation of last video I made using old congealed palm oil, and this video is just how to rebatch your cold process soap using hot process method. So sit back and enjoy the video. There are different ways or methods to rebatch your soap. They are up to like 3 or 4. But in this video, we'll concentrate on the hot process method of rebatching your cold process soap. So in whatever method you want to use, you must match or grind, grate, cut the soap into tiny pieces, any one you want, as you can see. When I say rebatching means correcting a bad soap or damaged soap or soap that didn't come out well. You can also rebatch your off cuts. Now, if you want to learn the different methods you can rebatch your soap, like I said before, you need to order my ebook lesson guide. This is the best soap making guide you come across. This soap making guide, you discover top secrets that some soap makers don't even want to reveal to you. Even if you've not made soap before, it's beginners friendly. So order it. You will see my link below, link to my WhatsApp. You can also order my second ebook, the best hygiene essential production guide. In this particular book, you will find very simple and easiest ways to make your products like toilet wash, Vaseline, antiseptic, what we call Dettol, disinfectant, liquid soap that don't even need preservative. You learn how to make your hair cream and many more. So after you must have cut the soap into tiny pieces, or you've grinded it or matched it, just place it on a very low heat. You can decide to cover it or leave it open. The choice is yours. Remember, I said you need a very low heat, and the reason is so that your soap will not burn. As we go on in the video, I will tell you what you need to do for your rebatch soap to come out very neat and fine. As the soap is melting or dissolving, make sure you stir it at interval. Let's now discuss the different reasons why a soap maker can decide to rebatch or ready-made soap. The first one is, for example, if your soap turn out to have too much oil, you need to dissolve caustic soda in water and add it so that the caustic soda solution or the lye solution you added can react with the too much oil to form soap. The second reason is that if your soap turn out to be too hard, that means there is too much caustic soda in it, and what you need is water and more oil. Another one is if your soap turn out to be soft and tacky or refuse to dry, that means you need to add nothing. You don't need to add anything when rebatching it. You just need to cook it so that it will dry out the excess water, like I'm doing in this video. That is if you are using hot process method of rebatching your soap. You can see there is no need to add water in this my soap because the soap was soft and a little bit tacky, and it's a new soap, so there's no need to add water. We only need it to dry a little bit more. And you remember the reason was also to test the oil that I'm soaping with. Another reason why you can decide to rebatch your soap is if it doesn't have good fragrance, if it doesn't scent well, you can decide to add more perfume or fragrance or essential oil to it, or you can decide to add color if it doesn't have color and other additives. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. To encourage your girl, subscribe please, and click on the notification bell, click on the like button and like my video so that YouTube can recommend this video to people that need it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for my returning subscribers. I love you so much. Thank you for always watching my videos. So you can see I'm still dissolving the soap or melting the soap in a very low heat. Very low heat. That's what you need so that your soap will not burn. And remember the last video. For you to understand this video, you need to watch my last video. I made that cold process soap using the old congealed palm oil. We are testing how the oil will behave in our soap, and now this is hot process. We are rebatching the soap using hot process method. So you can go and watch this video so that you understand this particular one. Then for people that are making soap in large quantity, in commercial quantity, it's very important to know that when rebatching your soap, it's better you do it in parts. What I mean is, if you want to rebatch your soap, please do not rebatch all the damaged soap at once because it will be stressful. Yes, it will be stressful. Just rebatch the soap small in small quantity so that the outcome will be very good. So don't rebatch all the soap at once. Just be taking them in bits or in parts. This trick is for people that are making soap in very large quantity, in commercial quantity. Now, as you can see, the soap is well dissolved and melted, and I'm okay with the soap. And this is the right time to make any correction. Remember, rebatching is simply correcting a bad soap or damaged soap or soap that didn't come out well. So this is the time to add your additives. If it's fragrance or color, depending on what you want to add to the soap, this is the right time to do that. So after now, this soap will start hardening because the soap has finished cooking. This soap is okay. You just allow it to cool down a bit before you pour it inside your mold. So I only want to add fragrance to my own soap because in cold process you can add earlier or later, but in hot process it's best you add after cooking the soap, because when you are cooking the soap and you added your fragrance before cooking the soap, as you are cooking the soap it will be evaporating. So the right time to add your fragrance is after you must have cooked your soap. So I'm adding my fragrance right now. You can see the color is popping. So the more I'm wasting time, the more the soap is hardening. So it's right to pour it inside the mold immediately so that the soap can harden in the mold. So after pouring it in the mold, you allow the soap to set and you mold it after 12 to 24 hours later. And the right time to use the soap is after it must have cured for like 1 to 2 weeks. You understand? For like 1 to 2 weeks is good for this type of soap so that the soap can cure. For more information, refer to our lesson guide. If you want your soap to come out very neat and fine when you mold it, you need to pour it in the mold when the soap has cooked. Don't overcook the soap and don't allow it to harden in your cooking vessel. So pour it when it's just cooked. Pour it inside the mold and tap the mold so that when you mold the soap, it will come out neat. So you see what happened to my own. I did not tap my mold and you will see how it came out.